Are we?
We are.
Are you sure?
We are on the air. The live show has begun. But we are not actually recording the show yet. Are we all dancing? Is this a dance party?
I'm not dancing.
You should dance, Jeff. Say hi to everybody by dancing.
I'm trying to get the ship. The dance.
Look at these moves, though. Look at these moves. All right, so it's just this for an hour, right?
That's it. We're gonna dance for an hour. That is the show. Let's see here.
They get to hear us clapping.
Yay, yay. All right. We should get this party started.
All right.
We got people in the show watching us. Brian's with us. Andy Schott is with us. Some guy named Cynic Zero and Mr. Second Place are with us. I don't know who they are. Nerds, probably.
Sounds lame.
Yeah. Gwilder was there, but it doesn't look like he is. Okay, guys, shall we start the actual show?
Let's start the actual show.
All right, so like usual, so those in the stream, you're going to get a glimpse behind the scenes of how we actually record this show, because we are all... Not really. All right, guys, like usual, let's hit record. Tico, actually, are you ready to hit record?
Yeah, no, I'm actually in my office now. I have now hit record, and I'm walking back into the other room. So
all right, I'm hitting record now as well. So let's get 10 seconds of silence, guys. And now we're going to do our, what I call the count-in. Okay, ready? Yeah, everybody's ready to go?
Yeah.
Go?
Ready.
All right.
Yep, ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that was quite a delay. I hope it worked.
Oh, wow. That's a good thing, eh? We're not using Skype. Who knows what the delay is?
That's true. This is, well, I guess we'll figure it out when I edit tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this party started. Welcome, everybody, to the OMG Hour live show for Extra Life. It is actually episode number 178, and we're going to attempt to play games while we record a fairly regular, a semi-regular show. If you're listening to this after the live stream, then keep in mind that we did record this live while playing Destiny. But I hope we put together a fairly good show. Hello, everybody. I am Sean Evans, otherwise known as Zion Tane.
Oh, and I'm Jeff. I'm Cynic Zero on the stream.
Yes, you are.
And I am Tico, and I am Mr. Second Place on the stream. And
Welcome.
You know, I looked online this morning, my friends list. So, Mrs. E. Cond Place is online. For some reason, when I see Mr. S is in the second, my mind automatically goes to Mrs.
Oh.
But it's a big S though.
Well, it's all case when I'm looking at your dancing.
Yeah, your name is all lowercase. So you're Mrs. Ekand Place.
Then I'm Mrs. Ekin Place. That's my PlayStation.
Alright, so I am not using my main character today.
No, I am not using my main
using
either.
My never used alt Titan. So I'm just gonna poke in.
I am technically using my main because I installed this game like days ago. So.
Yes, you installed it specifically for this live stream.
For this.
Now that is dedication for you folks.
Yeah.
The man
I
bought Destiny.
Installed just for this.
Just for this.
For the kids.
That's right, for the kids. Oh, I guess now would be a good time to say that I am only $100 short of my Extra Life goal of $1,500. I am sitting at $1,400 and 2 cents, thanks to Meef J.
Yeah.
Shout out to Meef for giving his 2 cents worth. Literally gave me his 2 cents worth.
Literally, yeah.
Well, he donated more than 2 cents, but he had to end it with his 2 cents. So yes, $1,400.02 is where I'm sitting. So, of course, live today while we're gaming, everybody's welcome to come and donate a little bit more, and let's hit that $1,500 goal today, shall we? Of course, you can. I'm going to be streaming all day long. I will be streaming. Well, you know what? I guess that all day today. When I hit like 2 o'clock in the morning, when nobody's awake except those gaming in Extra Life, I may stop the stream, because what's the point, right? Alright, gentlemen, we are going to play Destiny. I think we're going to go through the Taken King content while we try to do a show, but other than that, while we're waiting for Mr. Second Place to take us around the map, because I'm ready to go anytime you guys are.
I'm good.
Are you going to wear that hat?
I'm going to switch up the hat. It's the Halloween festival right now, so...
This is true.
Okay, so we need to talk about what we've been playing this week.
Yes, gentlemen, I've only played one thing, so why don't we start with one of you as to what you've been playing?
All right, well, Tico, why don't you go first?
All right, well, I have played some Destiny on PS4. Because I was
told... A new
told...
experience for you.
It is. I was told that I had to have my character up to level 40 with 290 light level in order to be allowed to be on the show this week.
That is not entirely true, but okay.
I did say that. Either. He did say that. I did not do that either, so...
Well, Jeff didn't do that either. I'm the only 40 leveler here right now.
Yeah, but you're 205 light, not 290.
Yes, I know.
Now, I did get my guy up to level 27.
That's pretty good, though.
In like a day and a half, really.
Yeah, that's good. 7 levels in a day and a half. That's pretty good, actually.
No, 2 levels.
2 levels.
Oh, 2 levels. Sorry, that's right, because you get to 25.
25. Technically, it's 27 levels in a day and a half because I did start at level 1.
There you go.
Well, yes, but then you used the light thing, didn't you?
It doesn't say anything about not doing that.
This is truth.
So, I did play that for the last couple of days trying to get the level up there. I got a little bit. Played some more Assassin's Creed Syndicate at the beginning of the week. Still really enjoying that. I think I'm about halfway done that.
You know, I found Assassin's Creed Syndicate to be the chapters strange, because like by the time the story gets started, all of a sudden you're on chapter 4 already. Like what was chapter 1, 2, and 3? That happened awfully quick.
It's the Star Wars.
It's the first 3 missions, and then when you get to chapter 4, I think it spreads out where there's multiple missions in the chapters once you get past 4. And then, but chapter 8 was also available to me at the same time as chapter 4.
Yes, but chapter 8 you need to be a heck of a lot stronger before you even start it. Right? Yes. But it is, the chaptering is kind of strange in Syndicate, because like you just said, chapters 1, 2, and 3 are essentially the introduction. And then all of a sudden you're on chapter 4, and I'm like, but really? I'm halfway through the story already? But, I mean, you're not really halfway through, but still. No. It just seems strange to all of a sudden be on chapter 4.
Yeah, it seems to go very quick, and I am big slowdown,
their queen.
Which is fine. I'm still really enjoying it.
Yeah, I take my time. In Assassin's Creed, I do all the extra stuff before really moving the story along. And that's the way I've always played in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that and shooting random horses.
Well, are you serious?
There's an achievement and I assume trophy as well for not shooting random horses, that would be cool. But for I guess taking out during the carriage scenes, taking out your opponents by shooting their horses and touching their
Oh, I did not know that. I'll have to take out a few horses then.
Yeah.
I'll just make sure my daughter doesn't see me do it.
It happens.
We fought to keep our beautiful creation safe.
It's quick. It's a quick, painless death. Don't worry.
To be king.
So I then also played some of the new pack on LEGO Dimensions as you were streaming this morning. You are a little bit further than I was. It took me a while to build. So I also picked up the other things that were released for LEGO Dimensions, so I had to build all of my toys.
Of course you picked them all up. What came out this week other than the Doctor Who Lego pack?
Doctor Who, there was a Ninjago 2-pack.
Okay.
There was Bart Simpson.
And Krusty the Clown, right?
Krusty the Clown. And Unikitty.
Unikitty is new. I saw Unikitty there, and I considered buying her at the same time. I'm going to be honest that the only reason I would buy Unikitty is because she's needed.
She's needed for some of the areas, yeah.
Yeah, other than that, like, if she wasn't needed, I wouldn't buy Unikitty. I don't know why. There's something about Unikitty that, yeah, she's funny in the movie, but she's not a character I would want to have. But
yeah,
the only
my daughter would want to have that one.
I have a collection, so I have everything right now. I have all of them. I am eagerly awaiting a Ghost.
You and I know how this ends.
Yeah, that's not till next year.
We've known.
That's unfortunate. That's a ways away.
From that.
I'm still waiting. Still hoping.
Yes, I know. I hear you.
And then I did play a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops.
Yes.
Not much of it yet because I started to play and I'm like, Jeff's gonna yell at me. I was like, push me up a little bit more. So I popped back over to PS4 and played some more Destiny to get those extra levels.
Dedication, man. That's dedication.
So I will go back to Call of Duty and play some of that probably later today when Jeff allows me to go back.
Well, you just mentioned the LEGO Dimension, the new pack, so let's talk about that for a little bit. Yes, this morning, just before this stream, I was playing the Doctor Who level pack, and this is actually the first, while I have other level packs, this is the first one I've actually played through, because I've been playing through the story only. But, you're not the only one, Tico, to say that some of the level packs are like 20 minutes. But the Doctor Who level pack, I've now been playing for probably 2 hours. Like,
That's pretty good.
It's a pretty significant level pack. Considering the Simpsons one, apparently, I understand, is like 20 minutes. So they've definitely put some more effort into this Doctor Who level pack. And what's cool about it is for Doctor Who fans, as myself, there's so much in this, so much Doctor Who content in it. Like, they're merging different storylines. There's nods to characters. There's nods to events in Doctor Who.
All of the Doctors are actually in this, aren't they?
You can be all the Doctors by going into the TARDIS, apparently. Now, I don't know if it's in the Doctor Who level pack, but in story mode, in the regular LEGO Dimension story, every time you die as the Doctor, you come back as the next iteration of the Doctor. And then it just flips. After being 12, you go back and being number 1. Or it just rotates through every time the Doctor dies. Or you can jump into the TARDIS and choose which Doctor you want to be. Right. But that option isn't in the level pack itself. In the level pack, you are the 12th Doctor.
We're setting down on Phobos
the current Doctor, Peter Capaldi. But what I really like about it is not just the size of it, but like the use of time travel. So you may come across a puzzle that you can't solve in your current time, so you have to go back in time, do something that affects the future, and then when you go back to the future, no pun intended, then that puzzle is now progressible because you did something in the past. So it's kind of fun and kind of interesting how it makes sense, right? It's Doctor Who, you have to have time travel. But I really like how they've implemented that in the game.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna. I had actually not played much Dimensions for the last 2 weeks, so I haven't finished the story either.
I haven't finished the story at all, and I haven't played it for a while. There's been other things on my plate.
There's been too many things. The next week is not going to help that either.
No, next week is Fallout 4 and Tomb Raider. Yeah, so.
But I actually took the week off. I took the week off of work next week. Not particularly. I had vacation days I had to use, and so I chose that this might be a week that might be fun to use them.
Jeff, is your gun bouncing off the walls? It is.
I hear.
Dude, that is so cool.
You're not a good shot.
This is a exotic from Year 1 called Hardlight, and there's no Year 2 version of it, so I'm sort of holding on to it as long as I can, but it's totally underpowered for what we're doing right now.
So we're gonna have to res you?
But it's just cool. No, I think I have another gun. Oh, but it's... Yeah, I have another gun, so... If it gets to be a problem, then I'll swap out. But I'm 10 levels higher than what this thing recommends, so I'll be okay.
I am 2 levels higher than what this recommends, so you know I'm clearly going to get through it.
Yeah.
Fingertips
So who's going to be resing me the entire time? Who should I stay close to?
Either one of us. We've both done this. I've done this numerous times. This level. This level isn't that hard.
Medic. No,
You know,
I've
when you
done
do it
this.
as the daily heroics, it's really different.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
for those
there's
not
a lot more bad guys.
for those listening.
That starter area, we would have gone through waves of enemies already.
Oh, okay. So for those listening, not to the live show, but to the recording, we're going through the very first Taken King chapter on the moon,
Okay, so-
on the moon of Mars.
Tico, did you finish talking about everything you've been playing?
That is
A
all
name.
I've managed to get in this week.
That's pretty good, man. It's 4 games.
It's you know, especially with the mandate of
You're going up high.
the rule of Jeff.
Oh, that's interesting. He's not a hologram like your damn top. Okay, so
what have you
yeah,
been playing?
I have to try and talk while I'm fighting a boss. This is awesome. This is why I love the live show.
That's right.
You know
I
what,
just
don't
realized
find
we
somebody
stopped
else.
talking.
Yeah. So this week I have been playing. I played a little bit of Destiny, which obviously we're playing right now. So we can talk about that. You know what? I'm really hardcore into Elite Dangerous. I have been playing it a lot. I bought a new ship last week. For those that are also playing Elite Dangerous, I bought a shirt, which is it's sort of like a space superiority fighter deal. It's only got 2 weapon mounts, but both of them are large. So it's the smallest fighter in the game that has the biggest guns. And it's been great for what I do. Oh, level up.
Purple engram.
Because I tend to make most of my money by sort of like hunting down wanted ships, right? So
Yes, like you and I did.
Really good police work. Yeah, I think that's one of the best ways to make money. Like Sean, like the next time that we play Elite, you know, we'll sit down. Maybe we'll do it at some point tonight. You know, we can sit down for like an hour. We can make about 500,000 credits just bounty hunting res sites and nav points.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you can get you can get a whole new ship. You can literally get a Viper with a bunch of weapons in there. So anyway, that's good. I've also been playing Divinity Original Sin, and man, that game keeps getting better and better. So
Oh yeah, how far are you in that game now?
we're just over 20 hours into the game. No end in sight. We still haven't cleared the first area.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Huge game. Huge game. So
Yeah, I gotta check this game out.
It's really, really well done. But you know, again, it's one of those games that I think is super fun in co-op. I'm not sure that I would want to play this one by myself, but maybe that's just because Miranda and I tend to spend a lot of time playing games together. But it's been really good so far as story RPGs go. You know, the characters are starting to level up, the combat's starting to get quite a bit more interesting as we start to level up our characters. I think we're only level 9 now.
The bases are lost.
So,
And sorry, how many hours?
Across the system.
20 hours.
Get out.
At least 20 hours. I think we're at like 22, 23 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's pretty good. I mean, Miranda does play without me during the day sometimes, but yeah. So she's at least putting 22 hours. I've probably put in, maybe 3 hours.
Hurry.
Also, in the daily heroic, when you play this mission, there is a timer to get to your ship. So if you don't get to your ship in 1 minute from this point, yeah, you have like 60 seconds. Or was it 90 seconds?
So just run.
Something like that. Yeah, you basically just run down the way. Otherwise, you explode.
I think I've exploded.
Oh, I died.
How did you die? How did you die?
I jumped off. I didn't have any boost,
Oh.
so I couldn't slow myself. have a sniper rifle.
All right, Jeff, is that everything you played?
No.
Okay.
Not even close, because I've been playing Call of Duty.
Oh, yes.
Since yesterday, and...
Well, it just came out yesterday.
It just came out yesterday. It did. So I played the campaign last night, and then this morning, before the show, I basically spent from about 7 a.m. to about 8:30 a.m., so about an hour and a half, just playing multiplayer online.
And how was that?
Okay, so the multiplayer is good. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing that we played in the beta, except with more maps. I didn't notice anything, but I'm not a super hardcore Call of Duty fan. I will say that on my very first match, not only was I completely the bottom of the scoreboard, but I don't know if you guys have played Call of Duty multiplayer before, but at the end of the game, they do a slow-mo kill cam of whoever was the losingest kill, or whoever was the last kill of the match.
The losingest kill, did you just say?
Yeah, the losingest kill, yeah. So, like, if you need 75 kills to get... Oh, they just pushed me off the edge. If you need 75 kills to, like, win the match, then if you are that 75th kill, you basically get the... Thank you for the res. You basically get the embarrassment cam, and they like show you being killed, and they show the person that killed you from the person that killed you perspective. You understand what I'm saying? And I was that kill.
Yes.
So it was basically first round, worst place on the scoreboard, and I was the embarrassment kill of the match. It was brutal.
Andy Shot has a comment. You're saying you have a minute to get to your ship, and he's saying he's pretty sure it's 2 minutes.
Is it 2 minutes? All right.
1 minute would be not very much time. Juggler of Geese.
Not very much time.
Juggler of Geese Brian would like to know if we've had a chance to look at the Pip-Boy app yet.
Yes.
I have actually played with it.
it.
Obviously, no game yet, so I haven't actually played with it in game. But it looks like something that might be fun to add to the experience.
I agree. I can see myself. Really, I can see myself using that. You know, with my phone right beside me and looking at the map.
The map was what I thought would be very, very useful, as well as having that map available to you without having to jump out. Because I know in Fallout that's one of the things they do a lot, is just jumping back and forth and just trying to unlock and
the only thing, locations. Yeah, the only thing I wonder though is, can I put a marker on the map using the phone? That's what I would want. So I do like that. Now I could see myself wanting to use that app more on the iPad than on my phone. I don't know if I can though. I don't know.
It must work.
Well, it would work.
It will always work in iPad. It's just depends whether it's optimized for it or not.
Right, but it'll still be bigger. You know. Yeah. So I could see myself using it. So now we're in a cutscene. Okay, so let's go back to Call of Duty for a second. How was the campaign? Did you? Yeah, like...
So last night we played campaign, 2-player called Via Merida. I like how you get to... There's like character customization inside of the campaign now, which is kind of nice. So Miranda got to roll, for the first time ever in a Call of Duty game, she got to roll a character for the campaign, which was awesome for her. She was so happy, you know what? She took a screenshot of it and put it on Facebook for all her friends.
I did see that.
Even though none of them were gamers.
She said something about looks just like me. That's what she said.
So I thought that was cool. And then you sort of, when you start the game, it's like playing, you know, the older Black Ops games where there's no sort of modern technology in there. The most advanced thing you can do is like, you know, throw a grenade. There's nothing fancy. And then you sort of, as the campaign progresses, you sort of become a little bit more robotic, and they teach you your skills, and then you eventually unlock more character customization and a perk set inside the campaign. So, you know, they've really taken a lot of the areas that were really cool in multiplayer and pushed them into the campaign, from what I've seen so far, and I really like that. I think a nice switch. You know, yesterday when I was reading reviews, the first review I looked at was Giant Bomb, and they gave it 3 out of 5. And I was like, oh, that's not a very good score. And I started to get worried, right? Because I did a digital pre-order. So there's no refunds.
There's no refunds, I know.
Yeah, and then Polygon gave it a 7 out of 10, and I was like,
So we focus on his arm.
But both of those guys
Kill
are pretty
these chicken
hardcore
until
reviews,
he's all that's
and then I
left.
checked Metacritic, and it's,
Whatever
it's doing
you
really well
kill,
on there. And it's true. You know what?
Ulrich's
I really
will
like this one.
replace
The
the
multiplayer
Dreadnought.
I find to be
How
a
do we
little
get
bit
past
better
that
than
weapon?
last year's Call of Duty.
Without
And the
ending up like the
campaign, I
Awoken.
really like all the customization stuff they put in it. It has been.
I gotta go,
I'm playing
see
on
about a ship.
not normal, but the one after
Hey,
that, hardened.
our discussion is not yet concluded.
And it's been
I
a
know.
good challenge, you know.
That's
I've
why I'm
certainly
leaving.
been shot down. I've certainly, when I was stupid, I was punished for it, you know. It's been good so far.
Don't be
And
stupid.
well, it's Call of Duty, right? So you're sort of, your IQ lowers a little bit when you play it.
Oh,
So
man.
you do stupid things every once in a while. But it was, you know what? I really like it. I really like the guy, the dude from Law and Order is in the game, which I didn't realize. He's sort of, he's been a
Ice
pretty
T?
central
Is it
figure.
Ice Cube?
No, it's not Ice
Ice
T.
T? Or Ice Cube, whatever his name is?
Other guy. I don't.
Okay.
Hold on, I
Ice-T
can
is in
tell you
Law and
what his
Order.
name- No, it was the white bald detective. He was one of the stars.
Oh, okay. So Andy Schott, he's apparently our official news looker upper. What do you call that? He's our news team for this episode. He says that the Pip-Boy app does have an iPad version.
Oh, perfect.
So thank you,
I'll
Andy, for
probably
looking
throw
that
on
up.
My iPad Mini then.
So why don't we? Is that it, Jeff? Do you have more to say about Call of Duty, or?
No, I think it's
Wait,
pretty
wait,
positive.
I
I
have
mean,
a
I
quick
haven't gotten a
question.
chance to play tons and tons. Okay, so
Quick, now, how much time have you spent in the zombies mode?
no zombies yet.
I know
at
how much
all.
you love zombies.
In Black Ops 2, I never even opened the zombies mode ever. In Black Ops 1, I tried it maybe twice. I think I will try zombies again if I can get 4 people to play it, because that's the thing, right? Playing the campaign co-op, that's fine, but the zombies mode is really designed for 4 players. I don't think
Yeah.
it scales down. So, you know, and I don't want, that's not the type of game mode that I would want to play with strangers. That's the type of thing where I would
Yeah,
want to play
yeah.
with real people,
For sure.
you know? So,
Well, I hope
we'll
to
see.
have.
I don't know if I'm going to do it.
I hope to have Call of Duty next week. I don't have it yet, but maybe we can jump in and try that once I get it.
Absolutely. All right, where are we? Oh, we're back in the tower.
We are. I think
I think
Tico
we're
has to
finished.
turn in a quest.
Oh, right. Oh, I think so do I. I don't think I've done the Taken King with my guy either.
I think I did that one chapter, and that's all I've done. So now I'm pretty much caught up to. Or your guys are caught up to me on this character.
Everybody wants to talk to me now.
I got
Arcade 6.
new boots.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so
no, I am doing the
while we're here in the tower doing this, you know what? We actually have Lost Treasure this week. I wish I knew how to actually play the Lost Treasure for everybody right here live, but I don't know how to do that. So that'll give you a reason to actually go back and listen to the recording, because I will throw it in right here. And today's Lost Treasure is actually Summer Games 2 for the Commodore 64. Those of you on the chat, do you remember this game? Do you remember it fondly as I do? Because, man, I loved Summer Games 2 on the Commodore 64. I played it all the time. The games are so much fun. And we
I was a
actually...
big 20 man.
Yeah, I know. But did you ever see that game at all? Summer Games 2?
No, I don't remember Summer Games at all.
No, it
I
was
don't
so
remember-
good.
I read Summer Games, but I think about, what was it called? California Games or something?
Yeah, there was a California Games, I believe.
Yeah, and that's what appears in my mind when I think about Summer Games, but I'm of it from Summer Games too.
Yeah, I don't remember it on the 64. I played it like those on the NES, but I don't
There's
think it's
enough
quite the
candy
same thing.
for everyone. Enjoy the festival.
No, I don't think so. But anyway, we will have the one of the developers of that game on Lost Treasures of Gaming this coming week. So be sure to tune into that episode. We'll talk to him about the making of that game. He is also the developer behind Chip's Challenge. You'll all remember that we did Chip's Challenge as a Lost Treasure last year. So he is also the developer of that. So it'll be a great show talking to him about more than just one game. We get to talk to him about a couple of Lost Treasures.
Devs who were making games.
You completely cut out there, Jeff. I did not hear a word you said.
Oh, sorry. When you talk to all these game developers who were developing games in the 80s, do you find that a lot of them are still developing games, or have some of them moved on to other things?
Most of them have moved on to other things and are not developing anymore. Most of them. A lot of the developers who, were developing the popular games back in the early 80s, that wasn't a career for them. It wasn't a lifetime career, you know what I mean? Like, they ended up going off to other things. It seemed to be more of, it was just something they did at the time, made some money off it, probably not a whole lot, but, that wasn't their lifetime goal. And many of them are no longer developing games. Some are, but, and like I teased a couple weeks ago, we've got a great interview coming up in December that you will not want to miss, and that person is most definitely still in games now.
No, don't just orbit yet.
Oh, hang on, Tico. Oh, he quit it just in time.
Just in time.
Yeah, okay, sorry, I need just a few seconds here, and then I'll be ready to go.
Alright.
Sorry,
so, yeah, so I was just teasing again, a Lost Treasure in December. You'll definitely not want to miss it. So Juggler of Geese says that when he was a kid, he asked for a computer, so his parents got him a typewriter.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, Brian.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, think about all the practice for typing of the dead or stuff like that.
Sorry, what was Typing of the Dead? Yeah, that early.
Tons of practice. He's probably fantastic on that.
Yes. All right, now we can go to orbit, and so that's it for our Lost Treasures. Thank you, Sid, always, and of course he's my co-host on Lost Treasures of Gaming. Check out that show. So you'll have to come back to the recorded to hear the actual Lost Treasure for Summer Games. But for now, let's move on to the stuff we like to talk about. Jeff, Elite Dangerous, yes. You mentioned that you've been playing it a lot lately, and we may play it later in the day today.
Yes. Hopefully we do.
Yeah, so Planetary Landings called Horizons. There's going to be a beta in November. Are you going to try to get into that?
Yeah, well, you know what? We've actually had a lot of luck getting access to things from the guys at Frontier Development.
Yes.
So I'm hopeful that, yeah, one way or another we'll be able to get into the beta. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a while since I read this article now. The beta is only on PC.
Right, yes, of course. The beta...
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
What mission are we supposed to be doing right now? We're lost where we're at.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the next? Isn't it on Mars? No, I don't know. What is the next Taken King mission?
It's not...
is it Cade's Stash?
Not a March of Fire.
It's Cade's Stash, isn't it?
It's Cade's Stash. It's on Earth, yeah.
Yeah.
It's on Earth?
Yeah, that's a great one.
Oh, here it is. That's why. Okay.
The one you had selected was to get the new Titan subclass, which is why Sean couldn't do it, because he was...
I'm not a Titan.
He's not a Titan. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, I'm like, okay, players don't have access to this.
Yes.
But yeah. Sean.
So, yeah, they've been talking a lot about Elite Dangerous. You know, I watched a video yesterday, which is always, when you like space games, the one thing you always want to see is, like, seamless being in space, flying through a planet's atmosphere, landing on the planet, and getting out of your ship.
That sounds like a game that we've been waiting for 2 years.
That sounds a lot like, yeah, what's in No Man's Sky. But I saw a video from Elite Dangerous yesterday where they did the opposite.
Jeff, I was trying to make it the game that shall not be named anymore.
game that shall not be named.
Yeah, and then you went and named it. Shh.
Are we not naming it?
No, I'm so fed up with the game. It shall be the game that shall not be named until we actually have it in our hands.
Oh, okay, I hear it.
The nice thing is that you probably will be able to play the Elite Dangerous before the name with that game.
Exactly.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly.
Elite Dangerous, the Horizons update is holiday 2015, so it's actually expected in November.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, there's planetary landings, and the video that they showed was being on the ground and actually going up to space.
Oh, see, that's so cool.
Yeah, and it was absolutely seamless, and it was amazing. So, they've shown up the bug gameplay. The only thing that's weird is you can never get out of your ship.
Well, you don't?
Never. Well, you can get out of your ship, but you can't walk around. So, like, when you go and land on a planet, instead of walking around, you go into a buggy. And you have to do everything in a buggy. And there's missions where
buggy?
Like, you've got to go... A buggy.
Baby buggy?
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. Like a little four-wheeler space buggy.
Well, that's okay, actually.
If I could get by my regular everyday life with a golf cart every day, I would.
Exactly. Right? Golf carts are awesome.
That would be nice. I'd buy in for that.
So the little buggies work the same way as the ships. You can upgrade them. You can get different ones. Most of the ships will be able to carry a buggy, but it's going to take up some space in your ship. And you can get new weapons and stuff like that. They're also talking about how they're going to let you add all sorts of new customizations now. So you'll be able to pick up crafting materials. So crafting is going to be in the game. And if you want to craft a laser gun that shoots green lasers instead of orange lasers, you can totally do that now. Because I don't know, if you've never played Elite Dangerous, you're probably not aware of this, but that game has it on orange. Everything in that game is orange. The lasers are orange, the UI is orange, the ship dashboard is orange. It's all orange all the time. So, anyway, it looks like a really cool update. It is expensive. It is the price of the full game all over again. And that gives you access to all the major updates for the year. So it's very similar to like Trinity, where okay, so there's year one and you're going to spend this much money, and then year two you're going to spend all that much money over again. You're going to get access to all the updates for the full year. So it looks pretty. You know, they've only really talked about planetary landings, and planetary landings are cool, but you know, I'm not totally sold on them yet, like really changing my experience. I think in space, I am hoping that planetary landings start to give you more of a scale of how big your ships are, right? Because the thing you don't realize is like that starter ship you were in, you know, it looks small, but that's huge. And like the top level ship in the game, when you fly by one, you're like, yeah, it's a little bit bigger than the ship I'm in. Top level ship is 4/5 the U.S. real aircraft carrier.
Wow.
Big it is. And when you're on the ground and you're in your buggy, I think it's going to give you a much better appreciation of how...
The door's already open, Kate. We're inside.
Oh, you're cutting out, Jeff. Big time.
Oh, sorry. Anyway.
People on the stream... We'll have it in the recording, of course, but in the stream you just cut out.
The ships are really, really big.
It'll be there. We won't know what you said until the recording either.
I said the ships are really big.
Really, really big.
The aircraft carriers. They're very...
Excellent. So you're looking forward to this planetary landings then? It sounds like... I gotta wonder if... You know, after they get this out there by Christmas, you know, a full, 6 months before the game that shall not be named is released, isn't this already a better game?
Oh, you locked me out of the elevator.
Oh, bye, Jeff.
I'll miss you. Goodbye.
Bye, Jeff. Wouldn't you?
I'm in another elevator.
Isn't Elite Dangerous kind of the game that that shall not be named wants to be?
Yes and no. I think that the game that shall not be named is a little bit more arcadey, whereas this is quite a bit more sim.
This is true. Dangerous.
Like, small mistakes can cost you
From this height,
a lot of money, and money in that game is earned through
You
blood,
know, I was
sweat, and
here,
tears.
looking for you
You know?
when the first Fallen crews came through. It started with one skiff. A few months later, the
from what I
Cosmodrome was
understand,
theirs.
you know,
The Taken had done it in
the
hours.
game that shall not be named is much more about exploration. And
How do we
this
find
game
caught
is
on.
much more about whatever you want it to be
There's a
about.
bridge
Like,
from
that's
the
why it's
tower
always hard
to
for
the
new
ship.
people to get into,
Took me
because
days to get it working. It's a
you
little
go
unstable,
ask
so
on a
watch
forum,
your
you're like,
step.
well, what am I supposed to do when I
Make
start? And
someone
then people
move the
just say,
bridge. Destroy the
well,
controls.
do whatever you want to. But everybody's,
that's the Fallen.
nobody just
Probably
wants to
trying
do
to
that.
get
They
the
want to
Taken
figure
off
out,
their
like,
backs.
well, what
See if you
should
can
I
interrupt
be
the
doing
power.
first? You know, and there
There's
really
still
is
an
no
active
good
feed
answer.
moving
Do
through
you
those pipes
want
overhead.
to go become
Guardian,
a
if you
pirate?
find
Do
the
you
source, I
want
can
to go
patch the
become a
circuit.
trader? Do you want to just start heading
Once
towards
you
the
get the
center
bridge
of the
working,
galaxy and
my
explore?
stash is in the
These
ball
are
on top of
all
the
valid
college.
options.
Yeah.
And I know that No Man, or the game that shall not be named, I feel like we're talking about Vault.
Yeah.
We are.
You know, I feel like that game is much more heavily oriented towards exploration, even though the developer has said many, many times you can do pretty much whatever you want in that game. So, I don't know. I think they're going to be different, but I guess we'll have to see. So,
Yeah.
that's Elite Dangerous.
All right.
I didn't put a link in the show notes for this, so I apologize. I
No,
did look.
Can you explain what this is? Apparently, there's some controversy over
There's
Fallout
some
4.
controversy around Fallout 4's graphics. So I don't know.
I think it's been resolved. Pete Hines, I think I found it, and Pete Hines says it was just a misunderstanding that there is no graphical difference between PS4, Xbox One, or PC, and the PC graphics just depend on your hardware. So is this different from
Right.
what you're talking about?
Kind of. So there was some. So okay, the first thing we need to know about Fallout 4 is that it is running on the. I hope we're not standing on the. Okay, for the brakes with it. We might.
Oh, we're right in front of it. Nice.
The good thing I landed with you guys. I didn't know where the hell I was going. I almost jumped, like just past you.
Oh, I can't make it across.
I'll just do
You
the same
both
thing.
died, and you're on the far side.
I can respawn.
Yeah,
Respawn right outside it.
I'm not going all the way back to get you.
So tell us about
Okay.
this controversy.
So the first thing we just know about Fallout 4 is that
advice
the
on which
graphics
way to
engine
go?
is the same engine that ran Skyrim. They ported it and they upgraded it. That's not necessarily a terrible thing, right? The graphics engine from Call of Duty is, I'd say the same, but it's been pretty much the same version. It's a Quake 2 engine or something like that. And they've just been upgrading it over the years. And that's normal, right? Nobody wants to start from scratch when you're building an engine. It's a lot of work.
Sure.
But a lot of people are saying that they didn't go far enough in like the animations and stuff. So I've seen a lot of GIFs of like facial animations where people are talking where the animations actually really are atrocious. And then like showing up graphics where like, you know, where it just looks really plain and it doesn't look next gen at all. And a lot of people have been really coming down on Fallout Hard of this. Obviously, you said Pete Hines had come out and say, oh, like, this is not the way that the game is, and, you know, there's obviously graphical differences on the platforms. Did you just get shoved off by Mr. Pushy?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got my
People who are
super.
watching the stream,
I've got my super.
the
I'll
people that
see
are
if I can
watching
take
the
care of them.
We are at that door, or sorry, for the people not watching the stream, we are at that door where you have to jump on the platform and then the guy instantly pushes you off. Everybody
It
knows.
seemed very rude. Very
Everybody got
rude of
pushed
him.
off the first time. Very, yeah, he's a jerk. Anyway,
Yes.
so I have to agree that a lot of the, like, you know, Fallout 4, some people have had it for some way. I'm not really sure how. Maybe somebody in the comments in the stream knows. But some of the stuff I have seen, genuinely, the game has not looked great. It certainly hasn't looked as next-gen as something like The Witcher 3, which a lot of people are comparing it to. Because a lot of people are saying that they're both next-gen games.
Yeah, true.
How come The Witcher looks so good and Fallout looks so bad? So. But to be honest, I mean, I'm not a big graphics guy. I enjoy Fallout for the story.
Yeah, the story.
Not
That's
really
what I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to the
Not really
story.
the
I hope this is. I hope they have a zombie mode.
Oh, really cool. Well, there's going to be zombies in that game. There's always zombies in that game. They're just called mutants instead, but they look like zombies.
Well, those are the ghouls,
look
and technically
down.
they're not undead. They're just really messed up.
I'm totally looking down.
Oops.
Sean, where are you going?
I fell down.
Why did you go down there?
I fell down. Are you shooting? Stop shooting me.
I just really love to watch this gun shoot.
I don't know why I fell down. I think I was paying attention to what Tika was talking about and not paying attention to what I was playing.
You know what? Ah!
All right. So what else is in the news? Oh, you know what? Activision Blizzard were in the news big time this week with lots of stuff.
They spent some money, didn't they?
Oh man, gosh, they spent a lot of money. Activision Blizzard bought King Games, of course, the people behind Candy Crush, guys, for $5.9 billion. Billion.
That's a lot of scratch.
That is more than Star Wars was bought by Disney.
How much was Star Wars for sale for, Sean?
Star Wars was $4.06 billion. $4 billion.
So basically, what we're saying is that
almost $2 billion more.
Candy Crush, that Candy Crush is worth $2 billion more than Star Wars.
That is just crazy. How's that even possible in this world? That's a travesty.
Well, Sean, I asked you the other day, but what's OMG Nexus going to go for now, based off of this valuation?
Oh, a couple trillion, I think. Absolutely, it's definitely worth more than Star Wars. Come on.
It's definitely worth more than Candy Crush. All jokes aside, what the heck?
Seriously, $5.9 billion for King Games? Guys, we need to create a mobile game that begs people for money.
Make a rip-off of Bejeweled, because
you don't even have to create one. You just have to figure out what to rip off.
Exactly, because that's what Candy Crush is.
Yep.
It's just beyond me. I mean, I understand things being sold, but something like that being sold for more than Star Wars, and if we look at even things like Minecraft, right? Minecraft only sold for $2.5 billion. And then we've got Bungie. When Bungie was sold to Microsoft, they were sold between 20 and 40 million.
No. 5 million.
No, I looked it up. It was between 20 and 40 million that they were sold for.
No, that was Rare.
No, that was Bungie. I looked it up. Look it up, man.
I will look it up, and I know it's 5 million. Anyway, okay, whatever.
But still, yeah. I mean, compared to billions.
To be fair, I mean, Bungie was worth a lot less when Microsoft bought it, because they didn't have a hit game yet, right? Halo wasn't actually out yet.
And also, Microsoft retained, that, so that wasn't part of the sale either. They didn't own that one.
Sorry, say that again?
Well, you're talking about, so you're talking about when Microsoft bought Bungie. So
Yes.
I thought you meant when Bungie bought themselves back.
No, how much did they buy themselves back for?
They're going down. Oh, he dodged! You son of a gun.
So anyway, I mean, Candy Crush.
That thing seemed pretty mad.
Whatever.
Still be holding a grudge for us.
Whatever.
You know.
Also, Activision Blizzard also just started a movie, basically a studio to do movies and television.
Are you sure?
Like real movies and real television.
Yes, so they're starting with a Skylanders TV show, which honestly makes all the sense in the world.
That's one of the smartest things Bungie or Activision has ever done.
Yeah, and the other is a movie franchise based on the Call of Duty franchise, so a movie series. I don't know if it's obviously multiple movies, but I don't know if it's sort of. I don't know if they're looking to do movies kind of in the vein of the way the Marvel movies do, where you have multiple series that are all set in the same universe.
I don't know. I think that they've got to test the waters first, right?
For sure.
They're not going to set up a 20-year thing like Disney did. They're going to try one film, see how it goes.
Sure.
And then...
I mean, could you see a Call of Duty based sort of in the advanced warfare genre kind of... I could see that being fun to watch. You know, with the advanced technologies and stuff.
Sure,
It would be an interesting film for sure. As long as it's not World War II.
Oh, they won't do World War II now.
No.
That's not it. There's going to be Michael Bay popcorn action flicks, you know?
Of course it is. That's exactly what it's going to be.
No one would ever expect anything other than that, so...
Well, this means they can develop their own sequels to the Warcraft movie as well.
Thank you, Andy. Andy looked up, Jeff, I just want to say, Andy, our news guru here, Gama Suture estimates that Microsoft bought Bungie for $20 to $40 million.
No, it was 5. Gama Sutura's estimates are wrong.
It was.
I remember it being 5.
Dude, look at the link in the show notes.
I don't need to look at the link in the show notes because I'm just going to
edit
you're
Wikipedia wrong
right now. Give me 5 minutes. I need to edit Wikipedia. I've never done it before. I figured out how.
It's pretty easy from what I understand.
Yes, so there you have it. I give it to Andy. Andy's our news guy. He knows what's going on. What else? Do we have any news left?
Yep, that's the last one.
Battleborn Alpha?
Confirmed.
No, the Battleborn Alpha. So after there was a Battleborn Alpha recently.
Yeah, we also we can talk about Overwatch. Overwatch and Battleborn, those are things that happen this week.
Those are things that happen. But Battleborn after the Alpha, I wasn't in it. Jeff, I understand you were, but you can't talk about it.
Got sign off on all
yeah,
NDA on the Alpha, but it's been delayed because of that. So it's been delayed 3 months from February to May of 2016.
Okay.
that makes sense to me.
How about
what I played?
Okay, I was just going to ask if that makes sense. I don't know how much you can talk about it at all. Can you say anything about it, or?
I'm not allowed to really give any impressions. I can say facts about it, but I don't think I'm allowed to give impressions. And honestly, it wouldn't be fair to give me impressions because it's a freaking alpha.
Well, of course.
It is obviously a technical alpha.
Test
so but I can say facts. So it's a.
They'll be waiting for you when you're ready.
It's this new genre that is appearing out of nowhere, and everybody's trying to cash in on it. We know this genre is coming. It's essentially the first-person League of Legends game.
Yeah, it's a first-person MOBA.
Yeah, but, there's a versus mode. There's a single-player mode. They're both really fun. The classes are. That's an impression. I retract that previous statement. I'm not saying whether it is fun or not. What I'm saying is the modes exist.
Okay.
And that there are characters, and the characters are varied. No, is that an opinion? No, that's a fact. The characters are varied.
Maybe you should just stop talking about it.
Just like in Overwatch, the classes have roles to play. And roles are important when you're putting a team together because you need to have a well-balanced team. And I think I'm going to stop there because I think anything else I say is going to be... You're
going to get yourself in trouble.
That's fair.
I'm going to get myself in trouble.
No, that's fair.
So that technical alpha ends soon. So I think it ends Monday. So.
Okay. And Blizzard's Overwatch, I guess they announced that it's coming to consoles?
Blizzard's Overwatch, 2 interesting things about this. It's coming to consoles, and it's not free to play.
What?
It's not free to play anywhere. I totally expected this game to be free to play. It is not.
They want your money.
It is a $79.99 download on console in Canada. Sorry, $59.99 in the States for US listeners. And there's a slightly cheaper. I think there's a $40 US version in the States on PC that doesn't include everything.
Just don't forget to plant the transmat
but you can spend the 60 and you can get like credits in the game built into the thing. Anyway,
good luck,
yeah. So crazy.
They have some money to get back after their recent purchase, and they can't give away stuff for free now.
Right, and World of Warcraft needs some subscribers. They also announced they're not going to tell us how many subscribers World of Warcraft has anymore. This is the last time. The last earnings report, they're like, we have 5.5 million or something. That's the last time we're ever going to talk about this.
So they don't want to talk about how many they're losing every year.
The game's like 140,000 years old now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
They've still got 5.5 million users. They're still the biggest.
I know, I hear ya.
2/3 of their subscribers and they're still the biggest. They win. No one will ever beat WoW because the genre is going to die before that game fails.
That's right.
What happened?
Yeah.
Everything all right?
All right, we're on the Dreadnought now. Listeners, those of you in chat, do you have anything you want us to talk about? Any questions for us? We've pretty much gone through all the news we had in our list. Probably a little quicker than we had hoped. How are we doing on time? Let's have a look. We are... actually, you know what? We're doing pretty good. We're almost at an hour. So, you know, before we close out the show... Let's take some listener questions if you've got any. Otherwise, I guess the three of us will just keep chatting while we're playing Destiny for a few minutes. We are now.
While the listeners are talking amongst themselves, which they're obviously not doing, but
talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic.
I was looking at.
Sorry,
okay,
go ahead.
Give them a topic, and then I have something to say. Okay.
Okay.
So I was looking.
We're talking over each other. I know. Go ahead. Go.
Okay. You talk.
Same thing we saw right
now.
now.
You go.
Shutting up. I'm not talking anything anymore. No, you. Okay, I'm going. Right, I'm going.
Go.
So I was looking at the 2014 Game of the Year podcast notes because it is November now.
Oh yeah.
And we need to start putting our Game of the Year show together because we usually start that, you know, around this time. So that it's all ready for, you know, next month when we have to do it. And there's a lot of triggering to do, right? We got to go figure out all the different games we played. We got to go look at all the different games released. We got to build lists. It's not like this is a full-time job. You know, we only spend a couple hours on it a week. So we start pretty early. So I was looking at the list. Who died?
I did. You guys ran away in the little thingy that you...
Turn on your ghost. Use your ghost.
Does that tell you where it is?
Yes, you turn on your ghost. It tells you where the platforms are.
It's a little embarrassing that I did not know that.
Well, this is the. Isn't this the? Is this the first time you've done this level?
No.
Then you should
on the Xbox.
Then you should have already known that, dude. I don't feel sorry for you.
I did not know. I've every time there's been one of these disappearing platforms, I just randomly try to guess where it should be. And sometimes it takes me a little longer to do the part of the mission than it should probably. So I made it across this time. Thank you.
Did our stream freeze? I don't know. My stream was frozen on my computer here.
I don't know. I don't have the stream open. Otherwise, all my bandwidth would go away.
It's okay.
Okay. So I was looking at the games of the year. In Sean.
I don't know if anybody asked questions because I think my my stream
if
froze.
You're watching the stream and you ask the question again.
Yes, do it, please.
I was looking at games of the year, and I don't know if I have played my 2015 Game of the Year yet.
No, that's a good point.
You know, I don't know. Like, I go through the categories, right? And I'm like, oh man, a lot of these categories, I don't know if they apply this year.
That's true.
Where's Mr. Second Place?
Alright, I'm running behind you guys.
Oh, okay.
My laptop just died, so I had to pull it up on my phone.
Andy would like to know what we think of the Taken King now that it's been out for a few months. I think, honestly, I think it's great. I haven't even got through all the content. It's just, there's so much content in it. I think that's awesome. Just the amount of
I haven't got through all the
content
either, but I definitely got to a place. Hey, where did you find that?
Right here.
Son just got a house fragment.
Right here.
I want one too. I don't know what they're good for, but I want one.
It was back.
You gotta collect them.
There's one back in the room we came in too.
You're gonna have to get your
Yeah, I know. I'll get that one later. So, wait, what was the question again? Oh, Taken King. Yeah, I really liked it, but I got to a point a little while ago where I was really happy to get some new games because I got totally burned out on Destiny. I mean,
yeah, it feels good to get back into it right now for this live show, and you know, I think I want to play a little bit more today. But yes, this is a game that I like to play, and then you play it so much you need a break from it. But it's not like you never want to play it again. You just need a break.
Yeah. You know, I was really happy starting to play Elite Dangerous, and starting to play Halo 5, even though Halo 5 and Destiny are, you know, they're brothers. Where the hell are you? Oh, who died?
Tico.
I don't want to talk about it.
Mrs. Econ Place.
That's right.
I don't want to talk about it.
Where are we going? I don't. Oh, we're supposed to go this way.
And I didn't see. I did not see that there was a lift there.
All right, gents. I think we're almost at an hour, so why don't we wrap up the show? If there's any more questions, are there any more questions in the chat? Because I think my Twitch is completely frozen. Tico, do you have the chat open by any chance?
I do not. I said my laptop died, so I'm trying to do it on my...
Okay. My apologies if you're in the chat and you've asked questions. My Twitch has frozen, so I don't know what you asked. I think that's pretty much it for this episode of the OMG Hour, the live stream for Extra Life 2015. Again, check out bit.ly/ExtraSean if you'd like to donate. I've got $100 left to go to reach my goal of $1,500, and this is pretty awesome. So check that out. Thank you for coming and joining us on the live show. If you didn't join us on the live show, you suck. I mean, don't worry about it.
There's always next year.
There is always next year. And, you know, I was thinking, guys, this might be something we might want to do even, like, twice a year, just for fun. Maybe we figure out a date and we just do it because it's fun.
But I'm enjoying it. I just like not getting in trouble for playing games while we chat.
Exactly, right? All right, folks, thank you for listening. Of course, thank you to Sid Bolton, our gaming archaeologist. He can be found on Twitter as @SidBolton. This show is on Twitter as @TheOMGHour. And if you do like the show, then rate us on iTunes. That would be awesome. It helps us become a featured podcast and get more listeners. What else? Send your feedback and your questions to theomghour@gmail.com. Don't forget to tune in to gaminghistory101.com every Friday, where Fred will create a video playing the game that we talked about on Lost Treasures of Gaming. And check out our friends at the Open Forum Radio Network at openforumradio.com. Of course, I am Zion Tane everywhere.
And I'm Jeff, and I'm Twitter on Cynics. No, I'm Cynics on Twitter. I'm trying to play a game.
I know, right? Look how much I had
Jeff,
to do
and you
while
can
playing.
on Twitter @Cynics.
There you go.
Jeff just had to say his name if he managed to
screw it up.
Yeah, right.
So I am Mr. Second Place on Twitter and Mr. Second Place on Xbox, and apparently Mrs. Ekin Place on PlayStation.
Yes, exactly.
You can check out game reviews and show notes at omgnexus.com and follow us on Twitter at omgnexus.
All right, excellent. Thanks everybody for joining us for the live show. We'll be back to a regular show next week.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
All right, let's pause the game here and just stop our recording.
We'll
continue.
Pause button.
Well, you can stop playing.
If your computer died, Tico,
his
laptop recording died. Okay?
My laptop died.
His laptop died.
Well, where are you recording?
My office is beside my gaming room, and this headset has like a 40-foot cable to it, so
got it.
All good. I'm assuming I've been recording the whole time. I hope so.
I hope so too. Jeez.
It should be good.
Episode 178, I believe, right?
I have no idea. I just hit a button.
Yep, it's recording.
All right. Game saved. Close that down. Close that down. Let's look at the stream again, shall we? I don't know. Oh, it looks like I'm live. We still have watchers? View lists? There we go. Oh yeah. Larry, Andy, and Brian are all in the stream right now. Hey guys.
Did anybody ask any questions? What we were...
No.
asking about questions. We can still answer questions when the show's over.
Sure we can. Well, Andy asked about the Taken King, which we answered. No one else.
I like it. I'm just getting burned on Destiny. A little bit.
Okay, you guys ready to keep playing?
Yes.
Yep. Just removing the gigantic headset that I had over top of the smaller headset.
Oh,
yeah, that's
dude.
exactly what I did too.
Did you take a picture? You had two headsets on? Oh, man.
I technically have two headsets. One of them's just like the little earbud, and so it just fit over top, no problem.
Oh, right, gotcha.
It was
That's
not
exactly
really.
what I did, yeah.
It was not
my
really
PS4
noticeable.
headphones inside my recording headphones.
Yeah, I didn't actually have a headset for my PS4.
I just have a microphone in front of me.
Yeah, I couldn't
just
find my
borrowed one.
USB cable. It was gonna be the same thing.
Oh, Jeff, remember, when my blue snowball died, and then all of a sudden it started working? I tried plugging it in again yesterday with the original cable, and it didn't work again. So I had to find the other USB cable, and it worked. So it must be the original cable that stopped working.
I told you that it was gonna be cable.
Yeah, but
I told you.
I know, and that's...
Jeez.
What? What, are you getting bombarded? Oh,
Yeah, I died.
tortured wizard.
I'm on my way. I can replace this
Gracias.
Here we go. Ah, come on, come back here. Stop moving around.
Shotgun bang.
Yeah, it might be fun probably every couple of months if we pick a game and hop on here and
Just do a live show, yeah, it's fun. Still immune, why is it...
I gotta scan it first.
Oh, is that what we have to do?
now can I shoot it?
Yes. Yes.
The weapon's down. Okay,
Weapons
what's our
down.
next move?
We need that transmat zone up and running. There's a massive hull breach near your position. That'll be your best bet.
We should do some Jackbox party pack for your 24 hours as well.
Yeah. That would be hard for me to stream, though.
That is true. It would be harder for you.
Unless I don't have the game, so... It would be fun.
Yes, I can stream it, I suppose. I don't know how many you probably can just follow them up.
So, those of you still in the chat, how'd you enjoy the live show? Did it come across okay?
It's always hard to do this show.
I
The
know.
live show is brutal.
Talk and game at the same time.
Like, let me try to be smart while I sit here and try not to be murdered by this wizard who came from the moon.
You came, that's right.
I walked off of 3 cliffs, so I think it's gonna be okay.
Oh man, it's so much fun.
A Cabal ship.
Every show should be a live show. That's it. Every show from now on is a live show.
And watches the
We'll
listeners
deal with them later.
Disappear.
Secure that transmat zone.
disappear, yeah. Ooh, there's a lot of guys here. Okay, I am not used to the mule rate on a Titan. Good. Oh, that's better. They have tiny mule. Wizards, or not wizards, warlocks actually have the longest range melee in the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Tico, Andy says you should blame the PlayStation controller.
It does actually feel a little off.
Oh, it always, you know what, honestly, joking aside, I get the same thing when I play Xbox, when Destiny. I'm like, oh, I screwed that up because I'm clicking the wrong buttons.
I haven't had a button issue yet. It's just the controller, like a longer thumbstick or something. That it does feel a little different, and I do feel not like the sensitivity of it feels a little off. I'm
Activating
sure it's probably
transmat link.
just getting
Our
used
ship
to it.
is
Like,
inbound.
now that we've been playing for an hour.
Hey,
it's actually a lot.
Zavala, want to know what a transmat
Feels
zone
more
on the
smoother,
Dreadnought
but,
looks
like
like?
when I popped this thing in the other day,
You landed a Guardian on the Dreadnought without authorization?
For me, it's when I'm playing Xbox, I keep hitting the wrong buttons for bringing up my ghost.
Guardian.
Because here it's the touchpad. But then I have to think, well,
you can do it with your left hand or with your right hand. Sorry.
Right. Which I always do with my right hand, and on Xbox I can't because it's the what I don't know what it's called, the back button, the menu, not the menu button, but the
back button.
is it called? It's not called back button.
It's not back button anymore. It's
something
menu
else.
Option
button, right? So I keep pressing with my left or my right hand. I keep hitting the menu button.
I'll bring down some ammo crates from the ship. You're going to need them.
There's a Goliath here. Oh my goodness! I have no primary ammo. Why do I have no primary ammo?
Did you shoot it all at somebody else?
Oh, that must be what happened.
Whoa!
Are we supposed to kill this Goliath? Is this part of the mission?
Yes, it is.
Right.
It's the sort of end of the mission.
I don't remember.
If we kill that, then we're good.
I don't remember this mission. Let me grab some heavy ammo then.
Dude, die already.
We barely dented it.
Oh, let's see if I missed with my rocket launcher.
What are the weak points on this thing?
It's the tires, or where the wheels would be.
Alright, I got it. Going down. Doesn't stand a chance against me. I'm just so good. Oh, this guy! What do you want? Go away! Go away! Go away! There we go. Thanks, Andy. Yes, Andy says because I used it all up, that's why I have no primary ammo.
He makes a valid point.
Hey, he's our news guru.
A lot of guys.
He probably had to look it up.
He's down.
I am. But not off of the cliff this time.
He's down. Oh, what? What? Something killed me. Did I kill myself? Did I see? I don't know. Maybe I killed myself with a rocket. I thought he was...
Give me a second, Mrs. Econ place.
Guardian.
First.
Kate just briefed us on your
Yeah, I'm up.
unorthodox mission.
I'm not.
Oh,
Your victory, no matter the method,
did the tank
is
die?
a vanguard.
Yes.
I didn't kill the tank.
You have our
Who
thanks.
killed the tank?
I don't know.
Everyone loves a bad idea when it
Maybe
works.
I did?
Maybe
Now, excuse me,
it tripped
Guardian,
and
I
fell
have to
on
go
all of
have an
Sean's primary ammo.
uncomfortable conversation with
I
Eric.
think that's probably what happened.
Get home safe.
Yeah, I'm so thrown off by not being level 40 anymore.
Oh, look, primary ammo.
Charge and...
Oh. I can open up this food and eat a little bit now that we're not actually recording.
Food is probably a good idea.
Got myself some pepperoni sticks, my favorite snack.
Where are they from? Are they just regular pepperoni sticks? Or are they like...
Pillars. My favorite. Pillars
You gotta
pepperoni.
get yourself one of those pepperoni boxes where they send like a monthly subscription of pepperoni to your house.
Just to be disappointed with the selection?
It's usually pretty good, actually.
Oh, you're actually serious?
Pepperoni.
There's a such thing?
Yeah.
What?
There's you can there's they have it's like Loot Crate with pepperoni.
Pepperoni
Or cured
crate.
Meats.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a
man.
cured meats crate.
Oh, dude. I totally need that. You know,
Yeah,
when
it's
you...
like, all sorts of different jerkies and pepperoni
Ah.
and stuff. They send it straight to your house every month.
When you live a low-carb lifestyle, that's like heaven.
Yeah, I do it every year where I go to that little place that's in the mall that sells like that nothing but meat.
Nothing
Like
but
they set
meat.
up every I don't know what it's actually called. That would be a good name for it, but
Yeah.
I don't know what it's actually called. But they set up in the mall every year around Christmas, and they sell nothing but cured meats. It's like a little kiosk in the middle of the mall with like tons of cured meat, and I always go and get like a huge thing of pepperonis.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look this up.
It's delicious. Just type in mall, nothing but meat. Or I could just tell you when I see it.
Okay. Well, there's at Christmas, which is coming up soon, at the mall, there's always, is it Hillshire Farms, I want to say?
Yes,
is that right?
Yeah.
And their,
yeah, 'cause I get one of those every year as well.
Their pepperoni and their mustard sauce is to die for.
Yeah, that my brother-in-law gets me one of those every year. I get one of the Hillshire Farms kits every year for Christmas.
Yes, and there's like last year I was going to buy some of the hot mustard just for myself, and they didn't have any. They were sold out. I'm like, how can you be sold out of the one thing that everybody wants from you? Is your hot mustard.
Well, I go to the States once a year too, and they have a bunch of really cool ones at the malls in the States as well.
We're gonna rip that beast wide open.
Little pop-up shops.
But my wings are clipped. Go talk to Zavala.
Oh, so many quests to do here right now.
Good work, Guardian. Oryx has bled us. It's
I hope I'm not chewing in everybody's ears.
We need real intelligence.
No, you're good.
No, it's fine.
Stand strong, Guardian.
Just turn in my Halloween stuff. How much longer is the Halloween stuff on for?
2 more days, and it ends on Monday.
It ends Monday, yeah. I think Monday's the last day because I think it goes away on the weekly reset on Tuesday.
How can I help?
Right, Monday's the last day.
Commander's on the warpath.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's through to the 9th. I haven't even bothered with. I haven't played it enough to really bother about the Halloween stuff. I must have collected stuff here because I think she's giving me something.
Yeah, if you have the bag, everybody you kill gives you candy.
Only until the sun rises. Grab every moment of happiness.
You probably
can,
collected some
Guardian.
stuff.
They are so fleeting. See you later, I hope.
Yep, I guess I have. Let me see if I have boxes to open. I do. I have a gift of the lost. I got an Oryx mask.
I've had Oryx for a while. I have a Traveler's mask and a Tiger mask I just got.
I have a reciprocal rune. And a tiny box of raisins. Anybody figured out what the tiny box of raisins is for?
No idea.
They're delicious if you just need a nice light snack.
It says... Yeah, but it says what? Why? I think Andy knows. Andy can look... He knows everything. He's our news guru. He's our news team. OMG, our news team. What are the box of raisins for? He says, I don't think it has any use.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're useless, just like raisins on Halloween in real life.
That's the whole point, right?
What are you talking about? You can trade off a bunch of packages of raisins for your kids' actual candy, so they don't realize that you've stolen all of their chocolate.
What? You steal their chocolate?
No, never.
I don't have to steal because my kids don't eat gluten. So anything that has any weed in it, I get to keep, which is a lot of Halloween candy.
That is true. Yeah, I just have to make sure I leave the Smarties for the kid, otherwise I'll get in trouble.
Andy brought up a good point.
So I get to eat those.
Andy brought up a good point. The person who gave you those raisins is Eris. She's the old lady that doesn't give you candy.
Yeah, she hates this whole festival.
So she gave you raisins. So funny.
Yeah, she's the only one not wearing a costume either.
Yeah. She has other, more important things to do.
Fort any taken, Guardian?
And you know what? Seriously, Bungie, they've got such a good sense of humor too, right? With stuff like that.
They'll stomp you flat.
I was surprised there wasn't a Thanksgiving festival.
Where's Zer?
Oh, he's over by the speaker this weekend.
You got anything good?
He's got the gauntlets that we already have. He's got a helmet for a hunter. Or am I going the wrong way? No, the speaker is this way. And I'm not sure what he has for a Titan. But he's already got the gauntlets we have for our warlock. He's got them again. The machines.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be over here. Is he back here?
Oh, he's over here.
Oh, here he is.
He's over here.
You are the one. The nine.
Anything good? Oh, yeah.
Celestial Nighthawk, Helm of the Most, I think he says. So Helm of the Inmost Light is for Titan. The Celestial Nighthawk for me, for Hunter.
Yeah.
And the Impossible Machines.
Exotic engram for helmets.
So
fair enough.
Apparently I don't have enough strange coins. It's weird. How do I only have 7 strange coins?
My will.
Did you spend any of your strange coins?
Aren't strange coins...
Maybe they are not account bound.
They're not account bound. Oh.
They're not account bound, so you probably have them on your other character.
I do.
It's either that or you were keeping them with your primary ammo in the last mission, and...
Oh, and I used them all up. Right.
I've only got 6 strange coins on this character, and I probably got all of those today.
Yeah, me too.
I've got 0. I have 0 strange coins.
I want to see what this helmet looks like anyway. If I like... Well, I've already got an exotic helmet, though, on my Hunter.
Show you these.
Andy's saying you can get your strange coins out of your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
To see if you have the Destiny app on your phone, it's pretty quick and easy to do.
This is the most bizarre helmet I've ever seen.
It reminds me of my scorpion tail gauntlets that I had.
Celestial Nighthawk?
Yeah.
It looks like... Well, okay, that's why it looks like a bird. It's the Celestial Nighthawk. I don't like it. Glad I don't have enough to buy it. But I've already got the Knucklehead Radar. Oh. Oh, I can upgrade.
Visual confirmation.
Oryx mask. I've already got an Oryx mask.
Yeah, me too.
I've got like a... There should be like an achievement for having all matching armor. Like they all are the same brand.
There's an achievement for having all
legendary or exotic, yes.
Or, yeah, which I still haven't gotten because I can't get. I haven't been able to find the
artifact
accessory pieces.
Yeah, the artifact. I can't exactly. I would have got it before the artifact became a thing.
Yeah, so would I. Very, very frustrating for an achievement.
I got it.
Yeah, well, look at you go. All right, Mr. Second Place. What's our next mission? I mean, Mrs. Ekand Place.
Mrs. Ekand Place. We gotta play on Xbox so I can go back to my regular name.
Andy says artifacts are hard to get. Yeah, tell me about it.
I've noticed. I have 2, and they're both blues.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming there are legendary artifacts.
Oh, there
has to be. Otherwise, that achievement is unattainable.
They're probably raid gear.
Maybe. Let's go do a raid.
I don't think so. There's only 3 of us.
Which mission are we doing?
I don't know.
Next is...
Hey.
Hold on. It's Dreadnought, Enemy of My Enemy.
Dreadnought.
Yes, level 30 story.
Yeah, I'm level 30 now. It's 3 levels since we started.
Andy says he can help us if we played on Xbox.
I don't have the game on Xbox.
Thanks, Andy. We appreciate that. I'm not up to speed. I'm not raid ready on Xbox.
I am barely raid ready on PlayStation.
Yeah, I mean,
ever be raid ready.
well, that's the thing though. I don't think I'll ever be raid ready on Xbox because it takes so much time to be raid ready, and I've spent most of that time on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want to do that all again on Xbox. I mean, I'll jump on Xbox and play. I don't think I'll ever be raid ready though.
Well, eventually you'll get there.
Yeah, when no one cares.
We're still holding out.
Yeah,
Multiple
when Destiny
survivors.
7 is out,
Survival is a temporary condition.
you'll be ready to tackle the Destiny 1 raids.
Get inside the
That's right. Ogres. I like ogres. They're so cool. I want an ogre statue.
That's not
Seriously.
a crash site, it's a beachhead.
You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of a
Open is to send reinforcements.
Big
Draw
Daddy.
them out.
Doesn't he kind of look like a Big Daddy?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, the big, I'm sure if you probably get one on Etsy.
Yeah, ogres are cool. Not cool when they kill you, but they're cool looking. It would make a good model, though. We trying to get into that ship? Is that where we're going?
We're trying to weaken Cabal, so we just killed Cabal.
All right.
Yeah, just kill a bunch of
You know, I never checked to see what my oh, hello, Knight.
I think you got their
They
attention.
got blowed up. Sean, to your
When
left.
those doors open,
I gotcha.
right through it.
Ow!
Yeah, Andy feels the same way as we do. He can't see spending the time to get all characters ready on all platforms.
There's an Imperial Colossus here.
It just takes too much time.
I really wish that they would open up, cross console, cross platform.
Characters. Yes, I totally agree with you.
Like if I can access it on my phone and I can decide which platform, why can't I just access that character?
Right. That's what I've said all along. Why can't... I'm connecting to the Destiny server anyway.
Microsoft.
I know, but Microsoft needs to suck it up.
I agree.
It's not like they're going to lose people to PlayStation because characters are available. That just gives me that allows me to play on both platforms. That's what it opens up to people. The ability to play on both platforms. And I'm yelling. I'm sorry if I just got loud.
Yeah, very passionate about that.
The other thing is that it could present problems if both platforms aren't updated at the same time. If there's a patch, which is very hard to control, right, when it's two different platform holders.
How does your patch affect your character? It's just a character load. That's all it is.
Well, it could affect it in a lot of ways. Let's say that they add a new armor slot. I'm just going to use an example. They add an item as your armor slot, and then you've got two different versions of your characters, one with and one without.
No,
Yeah, but
you
it
just
syncs-
you
it syncs
load
automatically because you have to be online.
exactly. So it only loads what it can.
I'm talking about patches. Patches.
Yeah, but you can't play without uploading the. You can't I can't hop into this and play and decline
yours.
the patch.
You can't make the assumption that an out-of-date version of the game is going to be able to recognize the data coming back from the server if it's different. We're talking about two different clients trying to load the same data, but the clients are different versions.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Like, so if Microsoft hasn't patched theirs yet, and if Sony has,
because they don't patch necessarily all at the same time, all the time.
There are ways around it.
Done. I'm not saying it could be done. It's just that Microsoft and Sony trying to get that all together doesn't always happen. There's lots of instances where.
But it's not Microsoft and
Xbox
Sony
today
that has to do it. It's Destiny that has to do it.
No,
And Destiny knows what it needs to read. It knows the information it needs to get. There is no reason
that's not true.
that Destiny...
It's not Destiny. What I'm saying is that if Microsoft and Sony have patched, there's two different patching mechanisms, right? There's the one patching mechanism that happens in-game, and then there's one patching mechanism that happens outside of game. So I agree with what you're saying. If it's inside the game, then you have to play it online to get the latest version. But it's still not as simple as just... You know, it's not just a client thing. There is technical limitations there of running 2 different versions. There's been lots of developers that have said that they don't want to have consistency between the 2 games because it's too hard to keep both versions up to date all at the exact same time.
I just want my characters available everywhere.
It's totally possible. It's just it's not as simple as just let me do it. There is technical things to consider.
Just let me do it.
Yeah, we don't need any more of this the back. Let's just make it happen. Jeff, make some calls.
Protected in the
Yeah,
center
Jeff,
of the
make it
drive,
happen.
reachable only through something they call
I was gonna sit here and dance.
Must be some kind of portal. Have the Cabal found one?
They've got a team heading for it right now.
Then I suggest you get there first.
My entire screen on Twitch is full of Andy's. Andy is like really communicating with us today. He's like a star of the day. Andy's our star today. I don't know where you guys went. I'm like,
no.
I was too busy dancing.
I'm running past the little thing that says go this way.
I'm dancing.
Look at me, I'm dancing, I'm dancing!
You're not doing a good job of it.
Sure I am. Right here, the robot. I'm doing the robot because I am a robot.
Well, I probably at my level shouldn't have run this far ahead of you guys. Realizing like the bad guys are this way and nobody's here to help. Fortunately,
we were dancing. Quite sure what part of that you don't understand.
I didn't realize
it's important.
That there was a mandatory
dance party.
It was just getting some cardio in.
Yes.
Something stands between you and the rupture. Put it down.
We probably have about another 10-15 minutes before I have to take my daughter to dance class.
No.
We're almost done this. This guy, Primus Ton, he's gonna get taken, and then like the level's gonna end.
Oh, spoiler alert! Gee, spoiler alert. Much.
Did it happen yet?
It has not happened just yet.
Oh, he's moving up to the platform.
Where is he?
He's on the platform in the middle.
Oh, him. I don't think I saw it happen last time.
I don't know where we're looking.
There he goes. He got taken.
Now there's 3 tortured wizards right here.
Yeah.
Let him take all he wants. He won't be around long enough for it to matter.
Thanks, Andy. Oh. Brian says he apologizes for not being vocal, but he's playing Star Wars The Old Republic.
That's a good game.
It really is.
You know what? They should remake that.
Remake it?
Not make, sorry, like, remaster.
It's for PC.
Yeah. The Old Republic, sorry, sorry.
No, you're thinking of Knights of the Old Republic.
Knights of the Old Republic.
They did remaster it on PC.
Did they?
Spoke of statues
One of them, didn't they? Didn't they remaster one of them?
I think I don't know if it got remastered. I think it got a little bit of a revamp. They fixed the graph. I think it got a brand of bug fixes is what it got.
No, because it got an iOS release.
Yeah. Scan the statue. Oh. I have to do something still. Scan the statue. And I was standing right up there in front of it too. Look at me go. So Andy had to go. Our news team has departed the building.
How the Hive control it.
Well,
Let's try another statue.
We won't be able to figure anything out now.
That's it. We're lost. No, Brian has to be our news team now. while he's playing Knights of the Old Republic. Or the Old Republic. So, actually, question, is the Old Republic canon now?
Oh, We still have statues to scan? I thought this mission was over.
You lied. Didn't you just scan that one? Where's the other one?
You scan the one, and it's like, well, there's 2 more statues. Why don't we go scan the 2?
Where's the second one?
There's 2 more left on top of that one.
Where?
I can't remember where. I know I've done it.
Yeah, they're around somewhere.
There's no markers.
I think there's one under here.
Oh, Brian says no, it isn't.
Oh.
It's not canon. The Old Republic is no longer canon. Or, if it ever was. Maybe it never was. Oh, you got one.
I got one of them.
Yes. The statues control where the rupture leads. They could deliver us to Oryx.
Alright. Do we know where the third one is? Brian says they re-released Knights of the Republic and they fixed the second one.
Yeah, it was yeah. They fixed a bunch of stuff to do with mods and stuff like that. Like they fixed or put some community fixes in there or something. Okay, where the heck is this stupid statue? Oh wait, it's right there, isn't it?
That's the first one.
No, I think it's the second one.
That one? That was the first one.
Oh.
Oh, I found it.
Did you?
Yeah, it's right over here.
That's the one Jeff just got, isn't it?
I don't know. It just told me to go scan it.
Oh, okay.
So apparently it was...
It's dead. But something's happening at the
Right one.
rupture.
Turn to the rupture.
Oh yeah.
So Jeff really had no idea how long this mission was.
The rupture's
Yeah.
opening.
He's just talking.
Yeah, we're done right after this part.
Yeah, okay, well it's ending really soon.
The thrall
Now
will
what happens,
smother your
Jeff?
light.
I can't get up
Do
there.
not
Santa
underestimate
Claus
them as
comes out.
Carlo did.
You're giving away their ideas for their Christmas content.
Yeah, right? All the thralls wear Santa hats. That's the content.
They just do a palette swap for elves.
Oh, dude. You got it.
They're all elves. The orc gets Santa hat.
Forget about the thrall.
I would play
Get
that.
through that
Yeah.
rupture.
Very happy to play that.
Oryx gets Santa hat?
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa. I don't think we're going that way.
Then it's true. Only the Ascendant can will a rupture to open.
There's something ascendant passing through right
Oh!
now.
Another echo of Oryx.
Oh man. Mr. Second Place, you are surrounded on the back behind you.
Guardian down.
Throwing punches. Yeah.
Man, I'm dying fast.
Boom, shakalaka.
I made it.
What the heck is shooting?
The rupture is closed.
Oh, there was an eye.
It will only open for Ascendant Hive.
Then how do we reach Oryx?
Become your enemy.
Now it's done.
Ascendant.
Now it's done.
Are you sure?
Yes. Senate.
Make sure you
Yes.
check with Jeff to make sure that we've got confirmation that it's done.
Jeff, is it done now?
No. Now, Easter Bunny. We have to go through all the holidays. You guys don't want to know what we have to do for Valentine's Day. It's
No, I do not.
yeah.
The mission is just it's a month-long dance party.
Yeah.
All content will cease. The only thing you can do in Destiny is dance.
You know you're going to be able to buy flowers and chocolates for silver.
For Eris. You can only give it to Eris.
Yeah. Alright. Gentlemen, I have to take my daughter to dance class.
Yeah, I'm going to go do some stuff around the house.
What? You're leaving me alone?
Yes, we're leaving you alone, but I'll be back later.
Yeah, me too.
I need to go. Sorry, go ahead there, dude.
I was gonna say I'll text and we'll work out some details as to how we can get playing some Jackbox games later. You guys will absolutely love the Bomb Corps game. I think that's a must.
So you're gonna stream it on Twitch, and then we're gonna.
You just join with your phones. Yeah.
And then we're just gonna join with our phone. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get Miranda to play too.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you can play most of the games with like 8 players.
Okay.
So we got to get in there and get some play in then. But I'll text when I'll text you when I'm back from dance class.
Wayne.
All right, I'm gonna stop playing Destiny for now then.
All right.
Moi aussi.
I'm gonna go back to playing Lego Dimensions.
Oh, you should play a fun game instead.
Yes, that's why I'm going back to Lego Dimensions.
All
right, I'm going to stop this stream. For those watching the stream, I will be back in just a few minutes.
All right. Okay, I'm out. Peace out, everybody.
All right, see you guys.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
See ya.